Using adaptive cruise control inside of the new Lincoln Nautilus is a very straightforward process. So the Nautilus does have the option for Lincoln's BlueCruise, so hands-free driving, which I'll demonstrate in a second. But utilizing the system is done just using the pad along the left-hand side. So you could push in order to turn it on, and then you can set your speed. You have to be going at least 20 kilometers an hour. And then you'd be able to increase or decrease 1 kilometer or 1 mile per hour at a time by pushing up or down. There's the lane keeping system that you can also toggle on or off. So the way that one works, if you start to veer over into another lane without signaling, it's either going to nudge the steering wheel back into your lane, give you a little bit of a steering wheel shake, or a mixture of both, depending on how you have it set up inside of the infotainment system. And then from there, you've also got the option of pushing to the left in order to be able to adjust your distance. So how close or far are you away from the vehicle that's in front of you? There are 4 unique levels there, and I want you to think of it like a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi type of a rule for figuring out how far or close you are away from the vehicle that's in front of you. Now, 1 is okay on residential streets. I'm typically on either 1 or 2 on highways, but that's going to come down to a matter of personal preference. You can hit the brake to pause the speed, push the middle there in order to resume as well. The Nautilus also has the option of going into traditional cruise. So in your settings, driver assistance, you've got cruise control and a few other options as well. So your cruise control, you can go between either normal or adaptive. So normal is your old school cruise. So you set it at a speed and that's what it's set at. If the car in front of you slows down, you have to brake. But the adaptive cruise, if there's somebody in front of you, it's going to slow you down automatically. If they change lanes or pick up speed, it's going to pick you right back up to your set speed again. So I prefer the adaptive cruise, but that's a matter of preference. Lane centering is going to keep you perfectly balanced in your lane as you go, as long as it recognizes the lane markings. Lane change assist, if you hit your turn stalk to go left or right, it'll check to see if there's anybody beside you, and then it'll change lanes automatically. And then there's also predictive speed assist with a speed adjustment or a tolerance level. So are you okay with going under or over the speed limit by up to 10? And what that means is that if there's a bend in the road or change in the speed, so let's say if it drops down from 80 to 60 or goes from 60 to 80, it can increase or decrease the speed automatically depending on your tolerance level that you've set there. On top of that, there's also the lane keeping system that works 3 different ways. So the first way, if you start to veer over into another lane without signaling, it's going to shake the steering wheel, it'll nudge you back into your lane, or it's going to do both, depending on what you've selected here. So the alert, that's the one that shakes the wheel. The aid nudges you back into your lane. Alert and the aid will do both. And then it's the intensity of that steering wheel shake. And then you've got basics like your blind spot system and things like that. So it's relatively straightforward actually being able to use this system. So on that note, let's go for a little bit of a drive and I'll demonstrate how it works in person. I want to take you on the highway as well to show you the transition into BlueCruise because it's a really cool system and it's also automatic. Here we go. Okay, so the system as of right now is technically toggled on. So the feature is turned on, but in order to enable, just push up to set, and then you can either increase or decrease 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time, or push and hold to go up 10 at a time. It's definitely 100 here. That's what happens sometimes with speed sign recognition. It might not jump you up to the right speed there, but we're an on-ramp, so it is technically 100. All right, and the car in front of me obviously is going slower, which is why I'm only going 80 and slowing down, speeding up. But it's straightforward. So the system is enabled. And I mean, as of right now, BlueCruise is not enabled yet. So I can't take my hands off the steering wheel as of yet. But we will get that message in a second because I am on a highway here. But there's a good amount of power here. And then you've got your distance indicator, as I was mentioning. So how far or close do you want to be away from the vehicle that's in front of you? So it's relatively easy using this system. So toggle it on or off there. You can hit the brake to temporarily pause. You can hit the resume button there as well in order to pick up your previously set speed. So from here, in order to enable hands-free driving, just make sure adaptive cruise control's on with your speed set. And then you'll see here, so it's gone blue. So I can go fully hands-free right now. So it's controlling the gas, it's controlling the brake, it's controlling the steering wheel and everything necessary to keep you perfectly balanced in your lane. You do need to be watching the road. Yeah, see, look at this. I'm looking away right now, which is why it's saying that I've got to watch the road. So your eyes do have to be on the road. You've got cameras there that are watching your gaze. All right, fella, all right. So yeah, you just need to make sure that you're focusing on the road because the cameras are going to watch your eyes, but it's straightforward using the system. For Lincoln Nautilus for the 2025 model, you do have 4 years of included service, and that looks like it's going to be available across the board, but it's straightforward using the system. If you wanted to, you can hit the brake in order to temporarily pause, push up in order to resume, but you are hands-free at this point, so hands don't have to be on the steering wheel. It'll take you around bends. I love it. Such a useful system. But that's how you utilize BlueCruise and the adaptive cruise control system inside of the Lincoln Nautilus.